kita ini lagi. Nah, sekarang kita mau cerita soal perjalanan diet saya. Jadi bisa konsultasi dengan dokter Amr ya soal diet. Jadi dulu saya pas nikah umur 21 tahun itu berat badannya 45 50 itu sekitar itu 48 ya. Normalnya di 48 dan tinggi 150. 2009, 2010. Nah, habis melahirkan itu langsung ngembang banget jadi sampai 65 seperti saya sekarang ini. Anak kedua juga kembali lagi ke 95. Nah, pada tahun 2013 ya, saya di kantor di Saudi itu ada acara Who's the Biggest Loser. Jadi The Biggest Loser itu kita yang menang nanti, yang turun berat badannya paling banyak akan dapat hadiah. Jadi karena saya mau hadiahnya, jadi saya benar-benar diet, dan dietnya didampingi sama Pak Dokter. Jadi diajarin gimana cara diet yang benar. Nah, saya itu dietnya in a 1 month. Dalam 1 bulan turun hampir 14 kilo. Dan itu langsung banget kayak gitu ya. Jadi saya itu kayak gini badannya. Jadi kalau udah diet dalam waktu 3 minggu itu nggak ada yang berubah tuh, tetap aja. Tapi ketika di minggu terakhirnya baru nyusutnya tuh kelihatan banget. Seperti ini juga saya naiknya itu nggak kelihatan selama berbulan-bulan, nggak kelihatan, tapi makan terus. Tapi kemudian boom langsung jadi 65. So I'm telling them like this is the biggest loser when you understand. So my body, if I do diet, it doesn't go direct. Kayak menggerakkan roda yang udah karatan lama di awalnya, tapi kemudian di akhirnya lancar dan juga dalam naik. Jadi apa aja yang saya tuh gimana dietnya? Pertama, enggak makan nasi, tapi boleh makan nasi tapi di siang hari, dan itu juga nggak banyak, itu langsung dipotong nasi ya karena menjadi gula. Terus enggak pakai gula lagi sama sekali, apapun yang mengandung gula nggak dimakan, jadi sama gula dan garam. Dan yang kedua, potong garam, nggak boleh konsumsi yang banyak gula dan garam. Terus yang ketiga, konsumsi air itu 8 gelas sehari. Pokoknya itu sangat penting, right babe? So first, cut the intake of sugar and then salt.
What are you talking about generally?
The diet. How
That's
to
what
do
you
the
want to
diet.
say. Okay,
Yeah.
we have to first put the basics to understand how that works in your body.
Iya, jadi
Your
kita
body
juga
is
harus
more
tahu
or
gimana badan
less,
kita.
yeah, your
The metabolism.
the body. It is like you can think of it like the bank, for example. There is
Kayak bang.
your income, the amount of food or calories that you are getting,
Jadi pemasukan sama
and this is the
inti
spending.
kalori
The
sama
spending. There is
pengeluaran.
the mainly spending of the body, which too many people don't know. Is actually number one is that for the maintenance, for your regular body, breathing, thinking, looking, moving. Your usual life. This is your basic amount. That if you take exactly as much as you spend, you will not gain weight or lose weight. You will stay.
Jadi gini, kadang badan kita kan perlu energi juga. Jadi kita bisanya berjalan, bernafas, berpikir, bergerak itu semuanya butuh energi. Jadi kita misalnya butuh energi, kalorinya itu membakar kalorinya misalnya 500 kalori dan kita masuk 500 kalori juga udah, jadi akan nggak berubah itu, jadi nggak harus diet banget.
So what will happen if you take more than
Nah,
your
bagaimana?
body can spend?
Gimana kalau kita makan lebih tapi badan kita nggak membakar kayak gitu. Nah,
If you take more than what you can spend, of course your body will store it somewhere.
jadi kalau kita makan mendapatkan asupan kalori lebih dari yang kita butuhkan, jadi akan disimpan di mana gitu.
If you burn more than what you eat, your body have to spend from the stores, from the fat that is stored.
Nah, jadi kalau
Here and
kita,
there.
tapi kalau kita badan kita bekerja lebih kuat, lebih banyak menggunakan kalori daripada yang masuk, nanti dia mau ngambil pakai mana kalori yang ada di sini, di pinggang di sini gitu. Oke, I think they all know about this.
That is the general idea. But what we are looking for, this is not that thing. There is too many factors. Your genetic factors, your body want to take some
Genetic juga.
certain weight in certain age. There is hormonal factors,
Ada faktor hormon,
activities that you do,
faktor umur, faktor
the kind of food that you eat,
aktivitas,
and your eating habits.
jenis makanan, dan gimana cara kita memakannya. Misalnya kita makan junk
Your
food
body
atau
burning
makan
ability.
yang
Some
sehat.
bodies are more economical than the others.
Nah, banyak tubuh yang bisa membakar lebih banyak, metabolismenya lebih bagus dari orang
There is
lain.
your metabolic flexibility, which means your body ability to shift between taking from the stores or taking from the food.
Jadi ability itu kebiasaan badan kita ngambil simpanan itu dari badan kita atau ngambil dari makanan seperti itu. Nah, yang saya pelajari waktu itu, badan kita itu kalau kita diet, is it correct? I'll tell you something. If we eat little by little every time, but small amount every time, like jadi dari pagi sampai sore itu kita makan sedikit, nanti badan kita itu mikirnya, oh ada akan makanan terus nih, makan, berarti aku bakar aja nih kayak gitu. Tapi kalau kita makan satu kali dan kemudian nggak makan lagi, diet gitu ya, badan kita itu wah makanannya nggak masuk sering nih, jadi simpen aja kayak gitu. Is it correct, Baba? I read this like your body, if there is intake every but regular but small amount,
Yeah.
the
That one is how your metabolic basal metabolic rate will work.
Yeah.
That's good in one point,
Oh,
but
yeah.
this will not help. Eating small will never help you to burn from the fat that is stored. To burn the fat that is stored, you have to force your body to open these stores and to start taking from the stores. Actually, you need the opposite. You need to finish all the easily available the glycogen, the one that is available in the muscle and the liver. So the body will have to start to take from the fat that is in the difficult places. To take this, you have to go into fasting. That's why people who are very fat, you have to do. They want to do something called prolonged fasting. They just drink water and let the body burn from what's inside. But the trick in that, they are afraid. If you are in this, your body will go in economy mood and will make you feeling tired and you cannot do any effort. To fight that, you have to do sport to keep the body active. What I want everybody to know, that what is more important, to be healthy, to be active. The shape of your body is satisfactory for you. Because sometimes maybe your body, your weight is big, but your body shape, you are happy with it. Look at you can find two persons, okay? Two persons, their weight is 70 kilo. But one is this 70 kilos all muscle and the bone and he looks healthy. And the other person 70 kilo, same height, but he looks flabby and weak and have big belly and does not have good fitness. So it depends on the fitness. What is important is the fitness and the shape of your body. If you're happy with your shape of your body, if you are healthy, if you are fit, if you are within the normal range of body what they call BMI,
Yeah.
body mass index.
Yeah.
It's okay. You don't have to be the thinnest person ever.
Yeah.
The thin does not
I have
directly
to-
means
I
healthy.
have to translate this one
Yeah.
first, okay? What?
Which point of them?
Okay.
Oh, about what you said, that eating is smaller, smaller,
Yeah.
smaller. This eating is smaller, smaller, smaller work on one side only. It makes your body keep the your metabolic rate high. The burning machine is working, and it makes the body, the body is reluctant in storing much if there is extra,
Yeah, itu.
and easy to spend. But it will never help to
Tapi-
burn the fat that is stored already.
Oh, tapi itu nggak membantu untuk membakar yang udah ada. Jadi dia cuman apa yang dibakar berarti? What it burns?
Using.
Using what?
It will be difficult for your body to take the white thing from the fat inside if there's always food available. Every 2 hours you'll feel hungry, eat a little bit, hungry, eat. This will work only if every time the total, if the food that you eat in the whole day is less than your body needs,
Yeah.
then it will add something
Itu
from
untuk
inside.
menjaga, jadi untuk to keep your shape like that, so you're not storing. Jadi nggak
So this is not a
menyimpan.
bad policy as long as the total is less
Yeah,
or is
selama-
not more than what you need. Otherwise, still fat will be stored.
Nah, so one, no sugar, okay? If you agree, just say it.
Yeah. Generally,
Sugar.
a big amount of sugar is bad for your body.
Yeah, for me we cut sugar, and then salt.
High
Garam.
amount of salt
Enggak.
is bad for your body.
Kemudian minum air banyak.
Drink water, definitely. Drink
Yeah.
water and eat a lot of vegetables, cucumbers and stuff like this.
Ya, kemudian makan makanan yang sehat seperti makanannya sayur itu vegetables better raw ya.
Yeah, better than cooked with
Iya,
a lot
dan
of
jangan dimasak,
fat. It
maksudnya
doesn't work.
udah berubah ya itunya.
Cooked in a healthy way like soup, okay.
Ya kalau sup kayak gitu bisa jadi enak. Jadi kemudian minum green tea. Green tea 3 times a day.
No,
It works.
This is some people, some studies said
Yeah.
that green tea or usual tea, caffeine in general is helping in raising your
Oh.
metabolic rate.
Kafein membantu badan untuk bermetabolas. Kemudian nah kalau mau ngurangin itu 10 menit olahraga dan itu planking, misalnya seperti planking yang high intensity ya.
Yes,
Ya,
exercise, a
terus.
lot of exercise.
Nah,
is
yang
always
ini nih
good.
yang mager banget rasanya, aduh harus kayaknya
Don't be lazy.
motivasi yang
Don't be
kurang.
lazy.
Iya, jangan malas katanya. Saya
If you have a
sekarang
lift and you have the stairs, take the stairs. If you want to
Kalau
park your
punya-
car in the mall, park at the furthest point, not the nearest point to the gate.
jadi
Some
bisa
stuff-
aja di hacknya tuh kayak gini, misalnya ada tangga, kita naik tangga terus, naik turun tangga, atau kalau mau parkir nggak apa-apa parkir yang jauh, nanti kita jalan ke sana. Jangan males, jangan mikir yang gampang, misalnya ada tangga jangan ngambil lift kayak gitu. Pokoknya olahraga yang kita bisa aja. Kalau kita males misalnya pakai ganti baju atau ke gym, itu motivasinya harus diinin. Itu saya juga susah banget karena saya males banget. Sekarang masih 65, sekarang tahun 2021 aku pengen turun lagi sekitar 50 kilo aja, 50 kilo.
Yeah, what we want to
Berarti
talk about
15 kilo.
also pointing out what you said about losing a lot of weight and to become the biggest loser. This is
Ya,
a bad idea. It's a bad idea.
dia juga nggak setuju kalau misalnya diet itu langsung drastis kayak gitu, misalnya langsung hilang 15 kilo dalam sebulan. Itu sebenarnya nggak bagus karena